Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with another Miniverse unboxing. Today I picked up two of the Make It Mini food, and that is the Series 2 Cafe. Now, these look a little more whimsical, a little more pink, a little more Barbie, so I'm kind of here for it. They are a little bit harder to come by in stores. People tend to buy them out when they come in. But they're very cute. You can buy them directly from MGA. They have a shop online. Here is the UPC. Now, these are blind unboxings, so you really are only going to get whatever you get. There's 24 recipes to collect on here. As we can see, there's some pretzels and churros and like a little like skillet of like mac and cheese, it looks like. And there's like a popcorn skittle bucket or sprinkle bucket on here. So there's a lot of different options as to like which one you're gonna get, but we'll see which ones we get today. And these are pretty easy to do. They are more detail oriented. I don't recommend these for like smaller kids. And to get these surprise balls open, I use a cuticle pusher. It's a lot easier to do that than trying to get your nails in there. It's a trick that I saw on someone's YouTube, and I cannot remember who it was. But ever since then, I've decided that's what I use. So we've got a bunch of little bags in here. No table for this series. That's fine. So you get 2 different instruction sheets in other languages, plus one in English that says read me first. This is about resin safety. So, you know, make it and set it. Put it outside. If you're like me and you have a very sunny state, it's really easy to do that. There's no table in this one, I don't think, unless they put it in a bag. It used to be like part of it was in there, and there was like a stand and everything. But let's see which ones we can get in this cafe series. And it comes with all the recipes on the back of the little like instruction sheet, so you don't want to throw those out. So it looks like we can get a little cake display, a bunch of drinks, oh, some macarons, some chocolate dipped strawberries, a couple of different churros, some corn dogs. Oh, with a little like balloon dog holder. That's really cute. A couple of like nacho party trays. And that was mac and cheese that I saw in there. Oh, and they've also got alphabet soup. So like SpaghettiOs. That's kind of cute. And there's actually like a root beer float. So like a lot of these, there's not one on here that I'm kind of like against, except maybe the pretzels. But they do come with that really cute cutting board. So, I don't know. It seems like the ones that are kind of low impact have the best accessories. But we'll see which ones we got. We got a lot of bags. And we did get 2 of them. So, let's see. So this is Keep Cool, so this must be our resin. This is Thank You. Oh, we got one of our little nacho trays. Because we got this little tray, and it's got a little cup for the cheese and stuff. Where's the cheese? It's under the sauce. Okay, so knowing kind of which one we got already. So we got the yellow corn nachos. So that's great. It's really, it's got some salsa and some cheese and stuff, and there's a little spoon. So I'm guessing our resin is our cheese. Yes, so our cheese sauce. So that's not bad. And then let's see what else we got. So we've got our chips. And I'm guessing this is salsa. Yes? Okay. Okay, that's an interesting way to do the salsa. It's just like flakes. So that's not bad. I don't know how that's going to work, the pico de gallo, because it's just going to be in there. We're going to have to take a look at the instructions. They want you to put like a base of resin, I guess. But we do get a little spoon to put in there. And then our little display thing has that weird little globe that we put it on. Now, this one is not very complicated. Like, at all. But let's take a look at how we would actually put these together or not. So, they just want us to put the pico de gallo into the little bowl and then pour the chips and the queso on there. So that's not bad. That's really, really very easy. And honestly, you wouldn't even have to do that. I do kind of want to see how these chips look, like the size of them. But I love these resin sets. But this is one I may actually prefer to leave undone. I'm trying to see if there's an easy way to open these so I can keep this package. Not really. Okay. I can keep the front of it nice at least. Okay. So, these are the size of the chips. And the nice thing about these sets is we usually have enough to do. So like here's a made to move Ken hand, and here is the size of the chips. So perfect size for Barbie. So we can put them right there in the little set and not even worry about it. And just use the pico. So it's like a chips and salsa set. If we get duplicates, we can put the resin into the cheese and like swap it out. But like the best part about these sets is you don't actually have to assemble them most of the time. And then you're still left with these really cool like minis. But they are designed to kind of like, you know, be put together. This is not going to be real permanent because of the fact that the pico is loose. I was wondering how they were going to do that, but it seems like they would just want us to have like powder in there. But very cool. I'm not going to assemble that one though, just because I like the way the minis are, and I actually don't want to seal stuff on there because it is so versatile, because that way I can have the chips be picked up or whatever. But it's very cool. But also, like, I'd rather have those all as like individual minis. And the best thing about that is you can put them all back into the little ball. Now, hopefully we get something that I can assemble, or that I want to assemble, like one of the drinks. Most of the time the drinks are really cool, but they're only really like interesting if you assemble them, because the resin is the drink. All right, thing. There we go. All right. Okay. And again, these are all the same UPCs. But they're very cute. So let's see which one we got in this one. So we've got these, we're going to take out of there. I do see a little doily, Sunfizz Co. Okay. So this has got our resin in it. So this has got our orange Sunfizz. Only 3 bags this time around. So we've got ice. That's great. These are little ice cubes. And then, let's see. All right. So we got our tongs. We got another little thing for our display cap. And we've got a straw. So thankfully this is the drink. I didn't look too closely at which one had Sunfizz. But let's see. It's gonna be one of the top ones. So I guess it's the creamsicle float? I don't know. Oh no, it looks like it's just the orange soda. Okay, that's kind of a boring one. Really, but it's not bad. So we do get one of our orange sodas right here. It does look like a rather large, like, soda cup when you put it against Barbie or Ken, but it's fine. That works. And orange soda with our nachos sounds like a great day. So basically what you want to do is you want to heat your resin just a little bit. I generally use mine like under warm water for just like a little bit, just to make sure that resin is free flowing. And then as you're doing layer by layer, you add in the ice cubes so it looks like the ice cubes are floating, because otherwise your stuff will kind of like sink to the bottom. So I'm going to go heat up this resin real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did heat this up a little bit with my sink, just the hot water in the sink. And we're gonna try to make sure that this is a little bit more free flowing. So I want to do just a little bit on the bottom first, and then we want to take some of our ice and add it. Now we do have a teeny tiny little bread clip on there. And then we need to open it up. I generally just cut the very top part of this off, so that way you can still wrap it up. So just under where it's heat sealed is generally where I pull from. And I actually don't like using their tongs. I prefer to use actual tweezers, just because my hands are already big. So I like to go in and just kind of grab them one by one if I can. Screw it, we're just gonna pour a little bit. So we've got a little bit right there, and then we're gonna pour some more. Throw a little bit more on there. And we want to go just a little bit more. And we want to put some right there on the top, to where you can kind of see the ice cubes. And you want to stop a little bit below the top, so that way you can actually have room to put your straw in, because you do need to put your straw in before your resin starts to cure, which is like before you put it outside. So you want to be able to move that resin around to put your straw in. And there you have it. And you just put this baby out in the sun for a little bit, and you go from there. Now, we obviously didn't use all of our resin. You know, it's just, that's what happens. So you want to wipe up any of the excess resin with something that's not your fingers. And you could still use these bottles. But when I store those, I generally store all of my resin bottles together if they're not out on display, just because I know that that is going to be more likely to kind of spill. And then we just kind of take our excess ice cubes, because we didn't use all of our ice cubes either. Okay, and we just kind of pop them back up, just like that. And we've got a little bag of ice that's extra now too. And this is our little coaster that we put it on. And what you want to do is you want to go put it outside for at least like 15-20 minutes. When it's big sections of resin like this, I'll actually leave it out there for several hours just to be safe. And then when it's dried, it'll wind up looking something like this one from Series 1, which was like the lemon lime soda. So I kind of wish they had given us some like orange slices to put in there to make it a little bit more interesting. But it's still a fun mini, but it is probably one of the lamer minis on there. Just because, you know, the orange soda and the grape soda are just a little bit lame, because there's just, you know, that's it. Compared to like the slushies, which are kind of more interesting, and the floats, which are more interesting. But such is life. I'll probably pick up some more of these after seeing the ones that are in here, because I really want one of these little like cake trays that are super cute, and the macarons are really cute. And I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be mad if I got these hot dog ones. But again, these are the ones that we got, so that's what we're working with. Again, take your little top thing, close it up. And we've got our extra little tongs. These tongs are great for kitchen posing also. But now we've got some great extra minis for our dollhouses. So if you guys have any questions on these, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like. And as always, follow along for some more fun unboxings. Bye, y'all. Be good.